2 months after stepping down as the U.S. ambassador to Mexico, Ken Salazar is doing his first TV interview.
The former U.S. Senator and Interior Secretary spoke exclusively with your political reporter Sean Boyd about the border, trade, and a possible run for governor.
In 2023, as chaotic scenes unfolded of record numbers of migrants streaming across the southern border, U.S. Ambassador to Mexico Ken Salazar was on the front lines.
I spent more time on the border than any single other United States high-level official on the Mexican side as well as the U.S. side.
For the first time since leaving Mexico,
This is at our embassy.
Salazar spoke candidly about what went wrong, saying the border crisis was a failure of leadership.
Did you go to the president and say, this isn't working?
Many times. And what should have happened is what happened in the last year of the administration, and that was the proclamations which basically said if you're going to apply for refugee status, you can apply from the country of origin, but it came too late.
Salazar says he also went to Congress, begging them to help secure a strip of land along the Mexico-Guatemalan border where the migrants were entering.
Because it would be much easier to control migration flows, illicit activities like drugs, across 180 miles of jungle, where a few places they can cross, than it is across a 2,000-mile border of desert. But yet, there was not a lot of interest.
Even as the border crisis worsened, the trade relationship between the U.S. and Mexico flourished.
We became the #1 trading partners in the history of the world.
A partnership now in jeopardy as President Trump threatens a trade war with Mexico. In 2023, Colorado exported $1.6 billion in goods to Mexico and imported $1.2 billion. Salazar says our loss would be China's gain.
China is everywhere in Latin America.
Our economy, our security, he says, depends on an integrated North America, the subject of a book he's working on, along with managing his family's ranch in the San Luis Valley. As he mulls what's next, he isn't ruling out a run for governor, saying rural Colorado has been forgotten.
If you have a heart attack or you have a problem in rural Colorado, you have a much greater chance of dying. If you want to get a job, you can't stay in rural Colorado. And so I'm going to be speaking out on those issues, regardless of whether I run for whatever office I might run for.
Sean Boyd, covering Colorado First.